Today, I want to meditate on what is our relationship with sin. Most of the time, we hear what is our relationship with God. Today, once you're a child of God, your relationship with sin will change. How did it change? Did it change? How should it change? Let me read one verse. Romans chapter 6, verse 14. It says, "For sin shall not have dominion over you." Paul is using multiple aspects of this relationship. If we talk about our relation with our children, we tell, I love him so much, I care for him, I teach him, I provide for him. For every relationship, you have few aspects. So even with sin, there are few aspects. And those aspects changed. I just want to quickly tell. In chapter 6, verse 6, it says, you do not serve sin. Earlier, sin is to entertain you. Now, you do not serve sin. I'm not going to dig deep into each of the items, but as we hear and learn, let us examine, is that true? So one is, you do not serve sin anymore. Number 2, in chapter 6, verse 7, I'm going through Romans chapter 6. Paul says, you're freed from sin. You're freed from sin. Earlier, you were under the clutches of sin. Sin is to catch on your neck and you are so tightly bound by sin. Chapter 6, verse 12, Paul says, sin will not reign in you. Earlier, we used to enjoy sin, just entertain it. But now sin does not reign over us. The next thing Paul says in chapter 6, verse 13, you don't yield anymore to sin, but you yield to God and to righteousness. There was a time in our relationship, sin enticed us, but now it is not that way. Last thing was what we read in chapter 6, verse 14. We are not under the dominion of sin. We are not controlled by sin anymore. By Holy Spirit, by God, the Word of God, by our prayer, we were under the control of sin, but now did our relation with sin change? If not, let's examine and ask why it did not change. If our relationship with God started, then surely our relation with sin changed. God bless you. Let's examine. Be safe.